Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so season 1, episode 9, Why We Fight, Band of Brothers. Let's knock it out. 2 more episodes and we are done. It's been one hell of a journey, an uncomfortable one. And I say that because of violence. I say that because we don't even have time to grieve, you know, with our emotions, with losing a friend, you know, all of that. I mean, we in the middle of talking, someone, you know, gets shot, dies, and what can you do? Sometimes we have to leave the body, you know. It's just a sucky feeling. We lose arms and legs, and we just have to go back home and deal with our feelings and our emotions about it. The people that we kill, but we have to protect, you know, the land, and all of it is just so much. Yes, they are brave, and I'm sure, you know, some of them probably would want to do something else, but at the same time, when you have to do it, you have to do it. When they think you are the one, you are the one. When you're called, you're called. And that leaves you with a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings about it. You're only human, so you have all right to have emotions and feelings about it. It's just hard to watch. It's just hard to watch. I'm going to talk about Ignore It on YouTube. It just keeps getting blocked. Oh my gosh. The last one got blocked. It's just annoying. YouTube is annoying. It's just like, you guys already made millions off of this. Just let somebody react to it. Let's explore it for the first time, you know, get people's feelings. You're not missing out on no money, no cents, you know, and on YouTube, you hardly even make anything. With that being said, we gonna keep trying when it comes to YouTube, but again, YouTube is a hassle. It is, especially if you don't have an editor and someone that breaks it down with the first try. It's just a hassle, it is. While We Fight, on the Patreon, you get the full length. It won't be a hassle, so I advise you to go over there if you guys want to see everything just like this, because YouTube, they don't want us to make it. They don't want us to make it at all, but then you see these other reactors getting it up quick as hell, have the help. It's overwhelming. Last time we had to go get the other troopers, the other soldiers, I guess to get some intel. One of the people blew themselves up, threw the grenade, and just walked into the door, and he killed himself. I know that wasn't the plan, and that's not what he was doing. He was just so much in a rush, and I'm sure a lot of anxiety has to do with that, you know? It's only normal to be shot at, blown, and all that noise, and you have to try to concentrate. Okay, let's get into this episode 9.
Most of them were kids. We all were kids.
They had a job to do the same way as me. So we went about and
We all was kids.
we had to do.
Wasn't the Germans per se. A lot of those soldiers, I've thought about this often. Of course, they were doing what they were supposed to do, and I was trying to do what I was supposed to do.
What did I say at the beginning?
Chances we might have been good friends.
It's not good for the mindset, the heart, the soul. These men have to live with this until the day they die. And so does the Germans. April 11, 1945. German. Knee. We used to live here. This used to be our home.
Tell you one thing about the Krauts. They sure clean up good.
Beethoven.
Sorry, sir.
That's not Mozart. That's Beethoven.
1 month later. Earlier, sorry. 1 month earlier.
Just grab him by the foot. Come on, chicken. All right, this thing bites me, Frank. I swear I'll shoot it. Hold on, hold.
Tell him.
on, George. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hey. Camel? Yeah, you like that, huh?
Oh, Luz.
Okay, Frank, please, why don't you go make your omelet?
Well, you ain't got none of my eggs, you blockhead.
I had 2 packs. You give it to your friends or something. Hey, Captain Nixon?
I think so.
What the hell's he doing in his harness?
I don't know. Maybe we jumped into Berlin, the war's over.
Yeah, huh?
I probably have to block this or they will strike me.
Oh, shit!
Like, you just almost ran me over. And then gonna look at me with the evil eye.
Morning, sir.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure it goes out first thing in the morning. Boy, your folks are sure gonna have quite a collection by the time you get...
Finders keepers.
Dog. Making combat jumps with the 17th. I'm in supply briefings all morning.
Yeah, lucky me.
How'd
I
it
don't
go
think it was.
this morning, the job?
It's
great.
Took a direct hit over the drop zone. I got out, 2 others got out. They blew up over Germany somewhere. Boom. You know, the real tragedy is they also lost their CO, so... One of the finest for Mrs. Nixon's baby boy.
Had a problem up at regiment? Sink is transferring you back down to Battalion S3.
Well, sounds good.
What do you think I should write to these parents, Dick? Because I don't know how to tell them their kids never even made it out of the goddamn plane.
I guess they all should be considered heroes. I mean, they all are there. They did die for the cause.
Care.
So...
I guess the boys in the 17th Airborne did okay after all.
Forget it. We'd be in Berlin by now, sir, if it was us instead of them, huh?
That's right.
Esto sale mierda cagada. Hallelujah. Spooktashy, though.
Yeah, Rocco just finished it.
Oh, yeah? Any sex in it?
Ain't that kind of book.
It's O'Keefe. Is that right? Yep. Patrick O'Keefe. My friends call me Patty. Do you know why no one remembers your name? It's because no one wants to remember your name. There's too many Smiths, and they're all like you. They're all piss and vinegar.
No, because you have to understand his frustration. The new men come in and say, when we gonna get into action, like it's a big party. When the other men that's been in action just like, no, we don't want to go back right now. Like, chill out. You shouldn't basically be this happy. You shouldn't be this excited. You don't even see the bigger picture yet. So I understand his...
Where the crowd's at? Let me at him. When do I get to jump into Berlin? And they're screaming for a medic.
No, because he for real. They do be calling for their mama. And that makes me so sad.
I even got to wipe my ass with real toilet paper today. So quit asking about when you're gonna see some action, will you? And stop with the fucking love songs.
Of course, he's not going to cry. He has to keep his pride. I would cry. I would cry.
Neither patrol found a single crowd. There were none here either.
They'll be across the river by now. Let's send out a night patrol.
Gosh.
No, I'm out.
All right. This war's not about fighting anymore. It's about who gets what.
Go ahead and deal me out of the next hand.
Alcohol. He better not break through. He gonna break it. Oh, he a thief. Come on, you're breaking into somebody's property.
Captain Nixon, good to see you, sir. I think I have some mail for you. Yeah, I was gonna drop it off this afternoon with all the other 2nd Battalion mail, but... Yeah, particular brand of whiskey. Bad 69. That ain't gonna be easy to find here in Germany.
Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't realize that you were here.
What news?
300,000 Krauts just surrendered.
Your mail.
Keep looking. He's taking everything. He's taking the house, taking the kid, he's taking the dog.
The wife, the kids leave. Don't mess with my dog.
Go on to your house. Let me see that lighter.
House?
Yeah.
That near Berlin, sir?
Nope, that's in Bavaria.
Damn, I like the sound of that.
They'll die the last man trying.
Sir.
What?
I need my lighter back. Don't put it in your pocket.
All right, nice lighter.
The shroudy hurdle to the ground. He ain't gonna jump no more.
But is this the time? It just gives me anxiety. we still in war.
It seems that the Germans are bad. Very bad. You don't say. Yes, I haven't finished. So the fuck what?
All right, well, breathe a little. Jesus.
You figured what? That scared me. Why are we just breaking into people's house?
Hey, Asher, you hear this? This guy says he ain't a Nazi. Now, why is it in all of Germany I've never met one Nazi yet? Come in here.
But what can they do?
Let's go.
We need your home, your food, your bed. You gotta go. Oh, I thought those was the people coming from their homes. I think that's the 300 people that they said they captured. Correct you, girl. Is that right? I think so. That makes more sense.
Hey, you! That's
that
right!
Makes more sense.
You stupid crowd bastards! That's right!
Interrupting our lives.
Servile scum! What the fuck are we doing here?
Made into a tank? That looks like a boat. That don't even look like a... I guess it's an army truck. Lord. Normalize it. That's how it goes around here.
Easy Company's gonna take the northwest. Lieutenant Lipton? Sir. That 1st and 2nd platoon swing up to the woods, have 3rd swing around.
Yes, sir.
Sarge.
Why the hell are you so jumpy, boy?
I'm not jumpy. I'm fine.
Shit.
Hey, George. Kind of reminds you of Bastogne.
We got warm grub in our bellies. And the trees aren't fucking exploding thin that. It's a lot like Bastogne. Bull, smack him for me, please.
Hello?
He's looking for alcohol. Well, a certain alcohol bottle. Oh gosh. What is it? They didn't even show us.
Hey, Pop. Pop, I hear you upstairs. Take some phone. Oh, Spears is searching them buildings right down the street. What's the matter? More. And
I don't know.
We came across this.
What? Frank, what is it?
Guess we about to see.
I don't know, sir.
Oh, it's full of people. They did say they was Nazis, right? Yeah, it's a Nazi camp. How sad. They are humans too.
Stand back. Give us some room here. Stand back.
Major needs you up front right now. All right, boys. These people need care. Give them water and any spare rations you might have. Grab me some
Yeah,
blankets,
it's
quick.
sickening. How can you even call yourself a human doing this to other humans? It hurts. They are finally free. Skin and bone. His health has to be bad. Water won't even help. No, because it was a thank you.
Die Wachen haben das Lager heute Morgen verlassen.
You said the guards left this morning.
Zuvor verbrannten sie noch einige der Baracken.
They burned some of the huts first.
Mit den Gefangenen immer noch drinnen. Schlossen das Tor
That is so disturbing.
Gingen Richtung Süden. Behind them and headed south.
Ask him what kind of camp this is. Why are they here?
It's a death camp.
Brunnen Vlunstrom. I'm not sure what the word means, sir. Unwanted Jews.
Polen, Zigeuner.
The fact that they didn't even know.
Ist bei der nächsten Bahnstation dort.
Campus at the next railroad stop.
On top of each other. No space. No medicine. Wait, there's more.
Find Spears and figure out how the hell to get him some food. And water.
Let's go. Let's pick up the pace here. Come on. Sergeant Martin, get whatever we can fit on the deuce and a half. Everything. Take it all.
There's people that really needs it though. I understand he has to make a living too and a business. But If you're around this town, there's no way you don't know about these camps. Like, unless you want to be blind to the fact of you're just happy you're not in the camps, so you ignore it.
Shut up! What a human being. Are you one of those? Or are you gonna tell me that you never smelled the fucking stench?
Say that again.
Töten Sie mich nicht, bitte. Bitte töten Sie mich nicht.
Maybe they don't know. If that's the case, we just need to communicate. No, because I'm a cry again.
This is chaos. There's plenty to go around, please.
We need to keep them centralized so we can supervise their food intake and medical treatment. So, until we find someplace better. Got to, Joe.
Wichtige Messe mit Medizin.
Turns out I'm staying in the only dry friggin' house in Germany.
Been finding camps like this all over the place.
Jesus. Worse.
Yeah, 10 times as big. Execution chambers, ovens. Ordered every able-bodied German in town aged 14 to 80 to start burying the bodies. That'll begin in the morning. 10th Armored are gonna supervise cleanup.
Turkey, sir?
What? Oh, thanks.
It's just so uncomfortable to watch. They really didn't know. Your husband. That has to be hard too, but she had to know. Maybe that's why she's there.
Hitler's dead.
Holy shit.
Shot himself in Berlin. We have orders to Berchtesgaden. We're gonna move out 1 hour.
Why? The man's not home.
Never understand how evil you can get. This one was emotional. In the following months, Allied forces discovered numerous POW death camps. These camps were part of the Nazi attempt to effect the final solution to the Jewish question. Between 1942 and 1945, 5 million Manitois and 6 million Jews were murdered, many of them in the camps. And that goes back to questioning God. If you do believe in God, you just have to question it, just like the slavery. Like, you just gotta question it, because ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I could just sit up there and look down and see all of this chaos. Ain't no way. But that's a different subject for a different time, you know, because we can keep going on about that. This one was emotional. Why we fight for freedom. We are the good people fighting evil, and that's how they, this one. We are heroes, no matter how you see it. I gotta get off here because I'm gonna keep crying. I'm gonna ugly cry here in a minute. Okay, so are we gonna talk about it or ignore it? Talk about episode 9. Make sure you guys stay tuned for episode 10, the final episode. Yeah, tune in.